Hey everyone, Nicola Light here, remembering is back into the light. Have you got an awful lot of symptoms of the ascension that's coming in into the physical body? And do you feel that your energy is starting to get a little bit high in vibration, but it's affecting you mentally and emotionally? This video, I'm going to sort of talk in the energetics and the esoteric of understanding the connection with our physical body and the energetic flow with our emotional and mental body. So come and join me in this video and allow yourself to really start to connect with your energy so that you can really start to help yourself through this journey of your awakening, to sort of simplify everything that you're experiencing rather than sort of fumbling through it, having more information from a higher level of understanding within yourself. You'll start to sort of like, I get it. So if I do this practice, do this, it's going to help me. It's going to help me with any pains that are coming up and showing in my body, and not enabling me to sort of move forward from my cycles and patterns. I've got light codes in there that will help you remember. So these are remembrance codes, remember. At the end of the video, I do actually continue after the stopping of this particular video, as I bring in more information that goes on to and continues on to my Patreon group. So consider joining me on there to extend this full information that comes forward for you. So without further ado, let's get into the video. See you there.
Da kion gula kianto o krat and a kra kiant o kram bakai sha a kan oid kan ishumaki a man anto va la ka itin e kwa an a solo koishna atana a man ana la kai e tunkulu shon tukulu sha a san e kwan e tun u from tok ayana ki te. We're opening into the higher mind to really bring forward a sense of remembrance of how to play the game Earth, and really connecting with our energy at a deeper level so that we can really get to understand our ascension journey and why these things are happening, why these repeating cycles, patterns, body, ascension symptoms, and all that jazz. And why is it, and that we make these choices and we go back into the similar sort of patterns and cycles within behavior. So I want to come in and bring forward light codes. These are remembrance codes that help us sort of shift into remembering how to play the game. Bringing in our light wisdom. So if you hear any codes come in, don't just dismiss them. Really breathe the codes in, just like any light language transmission that I bring forward. It will assist you with your journey of your healing, with your rise, with your awakening. Okay, so let's get into it. Da kianobo korabakianto ora. Dana makra bakianto do shmakiatam. Dana makra bakianto dosha sumakiato namashimakiata. So I'm going to use my whiteboard and really sort of show you what it is that I'm getting within my mind's eye in a very simplistic term of what bit of hair there. And the ego sometimes gets in the way because I start to question from my lower mind, my little mind, my egoic mind. And so as I adjust my energy from higher mind to my lower mind, I find a sense of balance and understanding and inner standing light ignition. Okay, so if you've not followed my videos before, you might find it a little bit weird the way I work, but this is the way I work. Look back on all the other videos that I have that you'll see with all these whiteboards, that there's sort of like compounding information that comes in drip, drip, drip from the universe. It's very interesting. I find it interesting anyway. I try to bring a little bit of a human involved in it, the humour involved in it, because it can be a bit stuffy, can't it? this business, it's all very serious, but you're not going to get it here with me. So use your discernment, see what you feel is right for you with this information that's coming forward. I'm standing up today, I've got legs. My higher self said to me yesterday, I sat down most of the day. I sort of went from the sofa to my chair, to the bed, to the sofa, to the chair, to my bed, and I just didn't stand up hardly at all yesterday. So I'm making a concerted effort to actually stand whilst I am here. Don't know why I told you that, but anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Yeah. And I'm up on to all them back after. Let me just move my mic. Okay, yeah, so what I'm going to bring forward then is a couple of little pictures. Yeah, do. Kia no dakra bakarana koribishimakiatam. Everything is in either a box or in a flow state. So we have like a box, which is structure. And we have waves of light, which hold a vibration, which is basically flow. So the energy that runs through this whole matrix system within our whole physical body, with the whole thing, lies down to two different structures. This is duality and in its purest form, which is flow state, which is energy. Yeah. Alangian toko molo shamakiata na makiatam, babakona mokusha makitem, dana antoka alla kuyo no kosha, samakiato to molosha, dana makra bekinte, ana maura bakianto, amokoshma kienta. So within a physical format, whether it is a pen, or another pen, or a water bottle, or whatever it is, it holds a sense of a format. And within the structure of that code that comes forward, as it's interpreting down from light energy, it comes into a sense of code, and it tends to have this structured feel about it, which is more of a geometric shape. It's very much straight liney type stuff. And within that, it has a sense of a box. It comes in a structure, just like maybe a Merkaba. A Merkaba would hold a sense of structure. We sit inside of a box, straight edges, a geometric shape. Da. Kia no onkura bakianta ora, kanto okura makita nesha makiatam. And alongside of all of that, that fills up the boxes, is the flow state, is all of this sort of streams of energy that will come forward within, again, a code. Kia no dasha makiatam, which is more flowy. It brings in experiences. It fills in the gaps of structure. It is the air, it is the fire, it is all of that. But within each component and element also holds a structure. So there's a formulation of a flow state and a structure within the physical reality. And if we look at our physical body, as the energy is going up, up, up in vibration, what is happening with the flow state, it is going up, up, up. It's going up in vibration. So your energetic field is going up, 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 up. But it goes up at a faster rate than it does within your structured box type scenario. So let's have a look at this then. Okay, so we have a beautiful being upon the planet. They're very much in the bliss state. There they go. Judisha kawesha elanetu sanetu vanasha kwiyamo vaneshanu. Very long arms, because she likes to hug a lot of people. So there she is, with her lovely little fingers and her lovely little toes. She's linking down into the original template of the Earth system. So a lovely little guy is sitting there, and she's going like, come to me, babies. So she's coming down and reaching down to Gaia, and she's connecting with all of the elements all around her, and she's feeling really blissfully bliss. Blissy, 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 bliss. There we go. What colour should we choose? Da, blue. Da, kia no dovran, takaisha, alawintu kula wish takianta, in magra, ukoribisha, in a magra, koribisha, moribina, koribina a, elawi, lawi, la la ye wali wa, lo, le la. La la ya moya ne kuna maria la 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 She's got pigtails, and a mesh and a fringe. A la macchiata. So the energy is coming down, and it's coming down from multi-dimensionalities, MDAs, and and high levels of consciousness. She goes up, up. And as it comes down, then we've got the energetic field that sits and surrounds the body, the mental body, the emotional body. So the mental, and the emotional bodies. And the flow state of the light body is starting to increase, which means that we can start to empty out or release or dissolve the energy out of our energetic field that is being held in the lower half of the body and in pockets all over the body itself. Especially the back of the neck, back of the heart, all of that junk in your trunk, which I talk about all the time. So the energy as it rises is rising naturally, but the body's going, hang on a minute, I'm feeling a bit stiff. And the body goes like, what is happening with this frequency of light running up and down my spine? And it's creating an imbalance. And so the energetic field and the physical body goes knock, knock, knock. It starts to, so there's the physical body, there's the energy. And I'm trying to expand, I can't do it, because the structure's too rigid, right? So if you've got an energetic field or transference of energy, go like, whoa, wants to start to wiggle about a bit and start getting a little bit more like, ooh, then this is going like, I can't take it. So it goes knock, knock, knock. So it goes knocking on your physical body. It starts to show up the distortions within it. Oh my God, my elbow's killing me. No, your elbow is not killing you. It's not killing you at all. It's not going to go stabbing you in your shoulder, in your back, or however the elbow can get to. It's not killing you. It's showing you. It's showing that you're holding a little bit of maybe a bit of anger in there, and the body's going like, excuse me, you've got a bit of anger in your elbow. And then you say, oh, my elbow, I've got pain in my elbow. Rather than saying, I have pain in my elbow has pain within it that is showing me that I am holding anger within me. And so when we don't identify with it, then the body goes like, oh, fabulous. And then the mind then starts to shift into, well, I'll let you go then, because it doesn't serve me to hold anger in my elbow, does it? It's ridiculous. So we get to a point where we say, enough is enough. And we shout up to the universe, no. We do not consent with this energy that is held within the physical body, whether it's in my lifetime that I've experienced it through my trauma and shoved it down there a little bit, or whether it's in my DNA. Whether it's in the structure, the deep cellular structure, because it's ancestral, then we can say, well, okay, well, it's not mine. So I'm going to let it go. So we flush it out through the breath, out through the hands, and out through the feet. We let the energy move through you. But what we have to do is move the body. Move that body. Move it. So we've got to move it. We've got to move that body. So standing up today is a really good thing, because I'm bringing my feet on into the ground, and I'm really bringing it in with my awareness of the physical body, that the energy and the physicality of myself needs to be in balance. We need to have this sense of balance within the energetic flow and the physical body, so that the energy doesn't start knocking on your physical vessel. Gianto dama koma, sama kianto kora, si kianto uvra, vankara kianto ora. Dan amakra bakiete, sumo korombo kora bakieta, and amasha makiten ashimakiatam. Keep it as simple as possible. All of this beautiful drawings here will keep you very well informed with this simplistic form of it, but you know deep down inside yourself This whole process is down to you to alleviate the energy flowing through you. Now, obviously, if the energy is affecting the physical body so much over time, then the body then interacts with it and starts to manifest, because you're starting to say, I have a knee issue. My knee is holding pain. Rather than holding it into a release pattern, you're bringing it into the body and storing it within inside of yourself. And I speak about this all the time. Use your discernment whether you agree with this or not. It's my perspective, so just allow me to express and present my inner knowing and wisdom of light as I bring this forward from my position of my reality. The body knows how to heal itself, but before the body starts to go into dis-ease, which is not resonating with the external energy moving through you, then it will start to come into a physical format, which is a completely different subject. What I'm talking about is ascension symptoms and allowing the energy to move through you that holds quite a painful block, because it reaches that pain body, that light body, into the emotional body, into the mental body. As we're expanding out into that vibrational shifting externally and internally through the central column of light, the body has to adjust itself so that the physical knock-in or physical perceived knock-in of the higher vibrations of energy and that misalignment in the physicality of form. So the structure and the flow state need to be in union and allowing it to flow through you. Shake it through, let the breath come involved, and allow yourself to move forward to hold more light. Get rid of the junk in your trunk and allow yourself to hold more light. Hold more light. Replace the density, the anger, the sadness, all of that, and the fear. Let it go. Okay, let it go. Old storylines, old you, be in the now. Look back on all of my other videos, you'll see that sense of pattern throughout it as I talk about all of these things. There is a playlist on my Patreon that you might want to go and visit. Become a free member, you'll be able to access that. It's a little bit of a fee there, energy exchange. Or join up as a member and you'll be able to actually access that, especially all of the information, all accessing completely involving all the events that I hold. Also, you'll be able to come along to those events within the Patreon section. So go and have a check on that. If you want to learn a little bit more about light language, I'm your girl. That I have a course on Udemy at the moment, which is Activation to Understanding, and there's an advanced course and other courses on there if you want to go check those out. Or if you want to work with me one-to-one, come along and look at nicolalight.com and see what my offerings are for you. What I'm going to do is move on now onto my Patreon group and move this particular recording a little bit further on and bring forward some codes to assist you into the adjustment of the energetic field and that transference into the structure. But for me on YouTube, I'm going to leave it there. If you want to access more information, then come and join me on Patreon. And for now, I'm just going to leave it there. And thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Okay, so that took me at 17:25. Okay, that. So here we are on Patreon, and I want to bring in some light codes to assist you with that knock effect of the energy that is coming in and bombarding us at the moment, that's really creating issues in the physical body itself. Okay, yeah.